Well, this is on the same day. As you can see, I'm still wearing the same clothes, but I thought I'd carry on and do another couple of videos. As I was explaining, the learn to crochet the toe up way. I've always done my socks the other way around, and I have a bit of difficulty, you know, getting the top that it's not so tight, you know, when you can get them. I've got quite chubby legs. So I thought, well, I'll have a go at doing, you know, the toe up way. So that's why I ordered this book. It's an Annie's book. It said Learn to Crochet Socks the Toe Up Way. I don't know whether you can see the socks that are on there. So I haven't really read it, but that's the way it is. And then this is again Learn to Crochet Socks. It's got sort of slouchy socks on it, and then it's got fancy socks on it. It's 12 designs by Kathy Wesley, this one, and it's the American School of Needlework that make it, and it's 1308 Learn to Crochet Socks. I got them off Amazon. This one's by Kim Notary. No, Kim Coterie, I beg your pardon. The other Learn to Crochet Socks. I need to put my teeth in today. Right, the other book that I said I would show you is, this one is Quick and Easy Knitting Books for Babies. It's a brand new book and I ordered it again on pre-order. It's by Sarah E. White. Now if you are beginning, it may be a good book for you because there's a lot of instructions at the beginning on how to knit, how to do this, like that. My criticism of this book is she hasn't blocked anything. You know, the patterns may be lovely and they may be gorgeous, but to me, I'm a bit pernickety. I like to see things blocked. I don't like to see shoulders hunching up, you know. They are very basic, so if you're a beginner, it would be a good book for you. It's like, you know, the Basic Stitch Baby Blanket, which is all done in the garter stitch. Again, there's another one. It says Grandma's Favourite. It looks like garter stitch again, but done in stripes. Again, great if you're a new mum and you've not learned to knit properly yet. And that's just on a ribby one. Then we've got socks and leg warmers. As I say, I'm not being picky, but you can see there's little tails hanging up on the socks where they're not casted on properly or casted off properly. Maybe it's just me being really picky. I shouldn't criticise somebody else, should I really? And these are little stranded leg warmers. You see, she goes from one extreme to the other. She goes from very, very basic, which, yes, is very, very good. And then she does stranded work, which isn't really what you would call like the, you know, the beginners. These are little socks, which are useful if you want to make little socks for your young baby. But they are on 4 needles or 5 needles, so you'd have to learn how to knit in the round to do them. These are little rugby striped socks. These are hats. Again, the way it's turned up is you're getting part of the reverse showing, which, I don't know, doesn't look right to me. And that one, I just really don't like that at all. I'm sorry, but I really don't. That's quite pretty. But once again, you know, for a beginner, would they keep the lacy stitch straight? When I had a wool shop, I was always being asked to sort out people. They just carried on knitting the round, you know, the row as it was, and if you had to increase or decrease, they couldn't get the hang that the pattern had to change. Yeah. That one's an OXO hat. It's sort of like done with the cables, which spell XOXO. These are tops. Now, this is what I'm saying, is they're very, very thick, which is probably ideal if you're a young crocheter or new knitter, sorry, I beg your pardon. Not crocheter at all. But can you see what I mean about not blocking them out for the photograph? To me, I would have wanted that pressed out, you know, so that people could see the arms properly and the shoulders properly, not bunched up. But again, that could be the photographer's fault. I mean, the one I bought it for, the one I liked, was I thought that, you know, the front cover. I thought they were all going to be like that, but sadly I was disappointed. I mean, even the photography on that one isn't that clever. The design's quite nice. That's probably about the only one I do like in the book. There's a little dress. Oops. But again, when it's photographed flat, they've not pulled it straight. It's all higgledy-piggledy. Again, that may be the photographer's fault, but... oops. And then there's a little boy's sweater, which again hasn't been pressed or anything. And there's actually even a little stitch sticking up there that's, you know, for the stitching up, that's still showing. I do sound like I'm being awful picky here, but you know, like, look at that photograph. I mean, wouldn't it have been nice if it had been flattened out, blocked out, and arranged really nicely? That would have been such a nice sweater. And the same with that. I mean, to me, the neckline just doesn't quite fit right. But this is me, isn't it? With years of missing experience under my belt. I mean, look at that photograph. I'm sorry, but it looks like you've thrown it on a table and you've just took his photo. And I'm not going to say a word about those pants. A face should say it all. And then we've got washcloths and a diaper bag. I mean, I don't want to knock this lady, but Sarah E. White, if you're going to do any more books, it isn't the fact I'm criticising what you knitted. Just take a little bit of care and thought about how they actually, you know, presented. That would help people, you know. They're very nice, very quick, very chunky, so if anybody's beginning it would be great, but somehow not for me. But I'm being critical because I do knit, so just ignore me. Okay, bye for now.